my very best.
What I would say is that what you never want to be, and I notice this, there's a small group of libertarians who fall into this role. But if you are some younger libertarian in your 20s or something like that, and you're getting into this, that's great. And it's great that you're here, and it's great that you're involved in this. But don't be a punk ingrate who does nothing but find all the flaws in people who have contributed something to this movement. If you want to, there's nothing wrong with being like, there are really profound things that I disagree with Milton Friedman on. Really profound things that I think he got absolutely wrong. But if I was doing nothing but posting all day every sentence that Milton Friedman ever wrote, or here's one from 30 years ago, and isn't this bad and unlibertarian? And here's one from 40 years ago, and isn't this bad? And eventually, Shane, wouldn't you just be like, Dave, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Do something. What are you doing?
Go fucking earn it, man. Get off your goddamn ass and go.
This guy did more for liberty than you've ever done. So what, are you just obsessed on every little wrong thing he's ever done? Focus on something else. And what really drives me crazy, man, is that people who just are content to throw heroes in this movement under the bus without even reading their work. Without even reading their work. I literally, or even having any idea what they do. Guys, there was this whole thread the other day where I was defending Lou Rockwell, and as people on this thread goes like, how could anyone think Lou Rockwell's a hero? How? You're honestly asking the question, how a libertarian could think Lou Rockwell, the founder of the Mises Institute, the man who kept Ludwig von Mises and Murray Rothbard's ideas alive. You don't know how anyone could think he's a hero. And then it's like, oh, have you read any of his stuff? Have you read this book? Have you read that book? Like, no. It's like, okay, then shut up. So then you don't know. It's like, that stuff just drives me crazy.
Yeah, I absolutely. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in all this. You get the shit posters that come after you and say, you're wasting your time. You're doing it wrong. Well, all right. Fucking go show me how to do it. I hope you're super successful. Successful. I'll take notes. I swear to God, I'll start doing it the way you do it because it'll make your brand better, right? Like that's
absolutely.
And I could learn more. That's the whole thing.
Listen, if there was like some group of libertarians who were doing it a way that I don't like, but it was spreading the message in a really effective way, I'd go, hey, got to tip my hat to him. Got to go, whatever. But what's amazing, and I'm sure this exists all over different corners of social media, I just see it in the liberty world, is that there'll be someone with like 26 followers who will very confidently tweet at you and you go, this is the most ineffective way to spread the message of liberty. If you want to spread the message, you have to do it this way. And it's like, what? Maybe, look, say whoever it is, if someone I don't know, if Justin Amash was like, I don't think this is the way to spread the message of liberty, you go, okay, well, he's spread a message to a lot of people.
He's got about 500,000 followers. He's good.
Okay, so you can have that argument, but how do you if you haven't spread the message to anyone, how do you really feel comfortable, just like telling someone who's spread it to a lot of people that you know better than them how to do this? Maybe just think that through.